Well, good. That was a good preload. Sorry I wasn't, in the mode and had it recording yet. But we are live now.
Oh, well, so how was Hawaii? Why? Hawaii.
Why Maya?
Yeah, Hawaii.
It was cool, man. It was all good. I think in the last 6 months I've spent 2.5 of them in Hawaii.
Lucky bastard.
Someone say that. It was also vacation, but I was at my friend's house, so
Yeah.
there was also work to be done. It wasn't like we're at a resort on the
Yeah.
lawn chair with chilling by the pool.
Sipping on margaritas all time.
So I will say one thing: we did drink every day, like I said earlier, but I don't know, just kind of the mood out there. Yeah, it was fun. Glad to be home. Don't miss the snow though.
Yeah. What was the island?
Just called Big Island.
Yeah. Big Island. Yeah. Those big ones.
Capitals. Capitals Hilo, and then Kona is the airport that you fly out of.
Hello?
Hi, is this Andrew?
Yeah.
Hi, this is Andrew.
Okay. Okay.
So,
Okay.
sorry about that.
That's fine. When do you guys close?
Today we close at 7.
Oh, okay. Okay, thank you. Are you guys open tomorrow?
6.
Okay. All right, thank you. All right, have a good one. Bye.
Bye.
Lying bitch.
And they misplaced it.
Yeah, apparently. I don't know how they would manage to do that in such a small thing, but
I wonder if they would have lost it for real, they would have gave you some like compensation or something.
it was a $20 fix, so.
Say
And
it.
it's not like they guaranteed, like, we'll have it there. I'm not going to be that guy.
Okay.
And then afterwards, my grandma tells me, oh, yeah, we have a guy. Like, thanks.
Of course. Yeah, your family has incredible hookups. Yeah.
Wink, wink.
Yeah, really nice.
Like, between my family and my friends, I could probably build an entire house if I wanted to, or
Yeah.
have a crew.
If you
Almost.
if you have any doubts about anything, the landlord of this building is a jack of all trades.
Yeah.
From car to labor to house, whatever. Who's that?
Randy?
Randy.
Yeah.
Randy
It's weird
Ball.
saying Randy now because her mom's boyfriend is named Randy. That's
Oh, 2 Randys then.
not a good one, though.
They usually
He
are.
works in construction and got a DUI and lost his license when he was 18.
14?
Wait,
It was like
was 18.
it was like 18 or 19, and he hasn't got his driver's license since.
I don't know why I said 14. He couldn't have had his license by then. So
He
just
could have.
shouting numbers.
Yeah, right. Well, I don't know.
Too young.
A lot of people who work on farms and stuff drive tractors at like 12.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah. Well, I keep forgetting that you guys are like young. How old is like your mom's boyfriend?
42.
I was gonna say, don't say
still
33.
doesn't have his license.
Hmm.
So he's been drove
good
around
20
for-
years.
Yeah.
24 years.
I've been driven around for 5 months now. I can't take it. Imagine 30 years.
Can you just overview us real quick for the serial audience members? How do you lose your license at 21?
20.
20. It's a good story. I want to just hear it again so I can laugh.
A 75
know
and
the story.
a 76 and a 55, a 79 and a 55, and a 105 and a 55.
Yeah, within less than a month of each other.
Less than 3 years is technically the law.
Gotcha. Yeah, I wasn't sure what the standard was, but yeah, that'll do it for sure. Well, luckily it wasn't some huge fine like DUI or a felony or something.
So what did we learn from this?
Go slow around major highways. Or
You
just
know-
go slow
you know
the
what it is,
entire
Abby? I got it. He drives so fast because he waits so long to go somewhere
And he's
time.
that he's making up the difference on the road. Yeah. There it is.
I made up 6 hours between here and Minnesota and back.
Yeah, truckers aren't even allowed to drive 12 hours straight, so you should have took a break. Yeah.
Well, I wasn't going to stop, so. From here to Schaefer, Minnesota and back in 11 hours and 26 minutes.
Yeah, 12 hours is a long time.
4 gas stops. 4 or 5.
I
And that's including me freaking out for an entire hour.
your GPS wasn't
longer.
on or something, or
Well, no, it was I called you and then my phone was like about to die and it was super hot and my service wasn't it was off and on.
Yeah.
And I even sped just to get the attention of the cops because I didn't know what the fuck to do.
So what
I
did
hear
you
ya.
learn from that experience?
No, don't think with your dick. But
it's actually good advice to tell yourself. That's not bad.
It's shitty because I regret not staying up there for more pictures because it was a nice day.
Yeah.
But it was just I was done. I was done. If I stayed up there any longer, I didn't know what I was gonna do.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember I was talking to someone and you were telling me this, and we both were like, man, you should get a hotel and just take in the scenery and do something. But yeah, I know what you mean about having like a oh shit moment. My phone's battery dies every like, I don't know, hour or something.
Oof.
So I was in the airport and I had my phone on me, but it had my charger. Then I had that
Oof.
layover. And nowadays your entire ticket's on your phone, right? So I was like,
Oh, no.
Oh, so it's not a physical ticket anymore?
you can
Oh.
you can print them off, but
Oh.
like it's just a barcode that scans in.
Not the same.
Yeah. So I was like,
That's
okay,
why.
I'm in trouble. I'm in real bad trouble. So I actually have like one of those battery packs.
Yeah.
You actually gave me one.
Yeah.
And I had one with like 10% battery on it, and I
Enough
plugged it in
enough to
just to get my ticket up. Yeah, just enough to scan it in. That was an oh shit moment for sure. Like I was already 8 hours behind. I didn't want to be another day or something.
Yeah, before I got this phone, I had the same battery problem.
Yeah,
I think it was because we used to play it while on the charger at the same time.
Yeah,
so
you're
it
supposed to
killed the
not
battery.
necessarily supposed to be on the phone while you do it.
okay, yeah. No, I get what you're saying. I don't know how the battery like comes into this like terrible degradation state, but right now I'm in the boat where if I'm on my phone for 20 minutes, it goes down 40%.
Yeah, because when I was replacing my screen, it was like $25 for a new battery, and it's back to about where it was when I got it. And at that point, it was technically a 3.5-year-old phone. So I don't know if it was just a shitty battery by chance
stay right there.
or okay. Nope.
Yeah. Battery. I got something.
Because I might not have Oh, is it one of them battery cases?
Check it out. So I have
Because I know apparently you're supposed to
that.
actually calibrate it.
the.
You're supposed to
battery.
calibrate like you're supposed to like power it all the way and then kill it, and then charge it 50%, kill it, and then go from there.
Yeah,
I don't
that's
think I
what-
did it correctly.
So that's a
So that's
baseline.
That's
right?
probably what it was.
So this is just a battery pack with tools to replace this battery.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah. It says it works with this phone.
Oh, shit.
I'm afraid to
much
do
is
it
it?
though. This is eBay, like $10.
Oh.
So
Well, I have the tools at home that I fix it kit. and stuff.
yeah, okay. Well, I have whatever comes in this too. It's
Yeah.
just enough for the little screws.
Yeah.
But here's the thing: is I'm gonna get a new phone soon, anyways, because this model they're gonna stop updating the firmware.
Yeah.
Like
Because
next year.
mine's 15. I forgot about that. I probably should do it here while I'm here.
Mine's I just did 15.3.1 or whatever
Yeah.
it is. However, this model they're gonna stop updating.
So
I'm
that's
like,
the
I need a phone
6
anyways.
plus S or 6S plus or something like that.
Yeah, 6S Plus.
That was my old phone.
Did you like
I
your
got-
old phone?
Yes.
Me too.
And then I got the SC20.
And she's so
I'm
sad
so
about how
sad.
small it is.
I didn't realize how small it would be, and I'm really sad about it.
Yeah, I'm the same way. I don't think I would be happy with a smaller phone at this point. But I don't know, man. So the thought process is if we do this and my phone
Gets bricked.
breaks, then I just go buy a new one. But that's
More money down the drain.
that's more it's the same scenario with the router.
Yeah.
Like I do something to like have less of a
Risk.
risk or less of a charge, but I ended up fucking it up and having to spend more money versus saving money.
And hopefully, finally future proofing yourself so you don't have to buy another one for the next 10 months.
So
What-
what phone plan do you have?
You're Verizon, aren't you?
What do I pay? AT&T. I'm AT&T.
Was it?
Family plan, unlimited,
Yeah.
whatever.
Because I want to get a new phone and new phone plan. Because I'm on my mom's right now.
Yeah.
And I'd like to have at least an iPhone 11.
you guys could do family, no? Family plan.
I
It's
don't know.
cheaper.
Yeah, because it was fine with Grandpa because I'd prefer just to stick to them and just pay them because it's
Yeah.
unlimited 4G and it's hotspot too, so it's always nice.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. I think if you do anything other than family plan, it costs more,
Yeah.
right?
Because I also want to try Mint Mobile at some point too because that looks interesting.
Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah, just purchasing gold.
That'd be cool. With a new phone comes new payments, though, right? So, like, I say I want to go buy a new phone, but I'm not buying it outright.
Yeah.
I'm paying for 24 months or whatever, 2 years, 3 years.
Yeah, because that's what I like doing. That's why I like buying used phones because I can just buy it outright.
Yeah. Well, my thought is, so you go and you get the new contract for the phone I want specifically, right?
Yeah.
Check this out. This is bullshit how it works. The phone plan is a 2-year contract, 24 months.
Yeah.
But their payment plan is 36 months. So you're actually paying for the phone a whole
Longer.
year.
Yeah, because then
after
you're
contract
bricked
expires.
unless you reapply.
So that's something to watch out for if you get like a
Yeah, because I know you can buy unlocked phones directly from Apple. I think, right?
yeah. Yep. And then of course, a little bit shadier side, but eBay always sells unlocked phones, but they're outright priced versus payment plan.
Yeah, I mean you can payment plan with PayPal and stuff too. I think too, but
Yeah, I got PayPal credit card for like 0%. Yeah. Telling you, Andrew, you should get at least one. I know you don't want to, but dude, I was able to afford a lot of things by paying over like 2 years at no interest.
Yeah,
It's awesome. So you can get a good car. Well, you have a nice car, but
yeah.
That's
If I
cool.
ever buy a new car, it's gonna be a Rolls Royce, and I'm not kidding about that.
Phantom
Yeah,
Phantom.
probably. Whatever
That's cool.
whatever the big the super big luxury one is.
with the suicidal.
Yeah, I
That's
think.
Phantom.
I also want to sell my car that I have and get something better because my car's a Mercedes. Yeah, I can't do the insurance.
$178 a month.
You know what would help if you were older? I think it'd be less of a price. But yeah,
But it's still Mercedes.
Right.
It was gifted to me. I obviously didn't buy it.
And it was knocking, and we thought it was like an actual like rod knock or something,
Do you-
but we found out it was. But Spencer says it was probably just misfiring.
Yeah. What is it?
97 C230.
Cool. This is your
Whites.
car.
Yeah,
Kind of like this one.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly like that.
I mean, like, I love my car.
Yeah. How
but,
much are you trying to sell it for?
Well, at the moment, we're going to try to fix it to make sure it's okay and we can get it back to running normally. But I'm going to put it up for
It's
4,000.
Yeah, take
4,000.
the first 35.
Yeah, I'll see what I can
That's
get
about
out
what
of.
they're at right now, or the couple I
Nice.
found.
So hopefully I can get a decent car on Facebook or something like that.
Yeah. What are you hoping for? What kind of car?
Well, we're looking at Geo Trackers. I want one with a 5-speed, but she really doesn't want to learn manual. Because honestly, I'd buy it for myself, but it would give her a little bit better gas mileage. But
Dude,
it's something to learn. But that's not my.
yeah. No, I get what you're saying. Manual's fun if you're like off road or like on a track.
Yeah.
Like if you're sitting in traffic for like 30 minutes
Yeah.
on that clutch, you get tired. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that's cool, man. $4,000, huh? 3,500.
Because because my bigger thing is finding that the body style that's not like the early 2000s like ugly, super ugly tracker. It's a 95, I think. It's black with a soft top, but it's rust free. That's the kicker, because you're not gonna find one in 1,000 miles for that good of a price. Like,
How do you spell this?
it's Geo, like GEO, and then tracker. And it's like black, like this one right here.
Yeah, now I gotcha. Sure.
Or was it purple? Was it purple?
It was purple.
Was it purple? But yeah,
Um,
cute little cars, and they sip
It
on
is.
gas.
it's very
They
cute.
sip on gas.
Very cute. Very cool.
Like, honestly,
Four-wheel drive, all that.
buying a car like this or like a Jeep, I would honestly just prefer a regular
Car.
size car that's similar to the size of my Mercedes, but
Mhm.
cheaper for insurance. Cup holders.
Yeah.
It
Some of the
doesn't-
quality of life things.
doesn't really have cup holders.
That would be a problem for me too.
It has heated seats and sunroof. You can't really close the door to the sunroof, like the shade door, because of
Gotcha.
the what's it called?
The headliners coming down
Oh,
a little
gotcha.
And
bit.
it like has sticky foam stuff everywhere.
Someone
so
tried
it wouldn't
fixing it and
touch the
failed.
ceiling.
Oh, yeah, it's funny how they have certain amenities with the car, but the simplest things aren't there, like your cup holder, right? That's
But yeah, how long is
So-
it from go to
so
Cooksville, Illinois to Schaefer, Minnesota?
Sure. So real quick, isn't this one also a car?
Metro.
Is it Metro?
Yeah.
It's like really like rounded.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a back end. Yeah.
Those little-
Yeah, that one's like a RC car or something, like a go kart. Yeah.
Someone put an LS4 in one. It's on Marketplace in like Wisconsin.
Yeah, the vet engine.
Yeah.
That's a sleeper. What do you want me to look up?
Cooksville, Illinois
Cooksville to
to Schaefer, Minnesota.
SHA
FER, I think. MN.
Cooksville, Illinois profile
Maps.
I wonder if it'll. Oh, there it is.
Yeah, round trip it's supposed to be 14 hours and 2 minutes, but I got it in 11 hours and 26.
This route has tolls. Were you able to pay tolls, or did you run into any?
I didn't run into any,
Cool.
not to my knowledge.
Yeah. I'm glad that you found someone who's, closer.
Closer
than
that.
But it's
That's
like
ridiculous.
40, or like before I was like 45 to 50 minutes away.
Each time. And the fastest I
Which-
ever made it was like 38. And that was speeding to full way.
Which, because of my parents,
Mhm.
I couldn't drive there. I couldn't take my car over there. I couldn't stay the night.
So
over
I
there.
had to make 2 round trips each time I wanted to see her. I filled up twice each day. That's $80 in gas. Almost.
Yeah. Wow. 2 round trips. Mm.
Almost. Well, it's not completely necessary, but I prefer to stop at Spencer's. That's why I always do it.
So what's different now then?
She lives there
I
at my
moved out.
place.
I left.
She moved in.
This is news to me.
Oh, is it- is
I
it
didn't
new-
know that.
Oh.
I've been gone for a while.
Oh, that's. She's been here since New Year's, or the day of, or day before.
The day of New Year's.
Yeah.
I moved in New Year's Eve.
New
I
Year's.
didn't know that.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So yeah.
I got-
Awesome.
I should-
I'd stay there over 2 days after I tried to move out before. They're like, no, let's make a compromise. That was my idea, to get them so I can stay the night.
Right.
and then Yeah.
Oh.
Like, oh, he can't drive your car,
So.
blah, blah, blah. Like, obviously, like,
I wanted to see what I
No, just no.
wanted to see what it was gonna be able to do. It could do 100 miles an hour. I was really surprised about that.
and
I had to see how fast it goes.
It was on the way back from July 4th. I was like, I'm fucking curious. I gotta drive. And then she tells me she still had like 360 on him, which is like the kind of BS tracker thing.
Is
Tells
it
you
a
how
parental
fast you're
thing?
going,
Oh yeah, yeah. Gotcha.
Mom would be like, "How fast were you going?" And then she'd pull up 86 miles an hour or whatever.
Like I don't remember that.
and so,
Wow, you live together. Cool.
yeah.
Hmm. Yeah, are you helping him? Well, the bedroom looks good now. Are you helping him clean other things as well?
Yeah, there's a couch, 2 comforters, and some sort of vanity out the front door. Literally in the yard.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Snow.
yeah, yeah. Our furnace broke in the middle of the last fun storm. It was literally just a mouse. It was literally a mouse stuck in the blower motor, and which was rattling the bottom like heat control panel that it ripped off an essential
Oh
wire.
wow,
Yeah,
interesting. How do you get something like that fixed?
yeah.
He knows a
Ed,
guy.
yeah,
It's good to know.
Yeah. it's Tanya's ex-husband.
Tanya's ex-husband.
Is like one of the head HVAC guys for U.S. Mechanical.
And then so
It's not
since he
JR,
fixed
is it?
No,
the same wire cut again, or they
Yeah.
just got into it again,
Yep.
stuff like that.
He had to come out
Happened
twice.
twice.
Same day.
Good thing he didn't charge me. I'm happy about that.
Don't your cats take care of the mice?
Princess caught a mouse last week.
Yeah,
A mouse last week.
it's a mice's.
Yeah, it's a
actually.
mice. But that was the first time I'd seen them with a mouse in over a year.
That's awesome. I'm glad he's doing his job.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
Well, there's
And then we saw one hop.
somewhere.
Yeah, they're definitely there, but they're not.
Like mouse droppings.
Yeah.
He has like
But
3
it's
drawers
100
next to his stove, and that's where they are. We don't use those drawers.
It's like a-
Anything that's in them is we don't have to.
It's like a 140-year-old house, so it's bound to have some mice.
Yeah. No, definitely. Yeah. Huh.
We're
Well.
honestly just waiting on his grandpa to bring a dumpster so we can just.
Yeah.
Rex,
Yeah. Having
You-
someone bring one out.
you might have to. I was gonna say you might have to drive that because Rex is a little gimpy these days.
It's not getting much better.
Ah.
He finally said he's finally gonna try doing the CBD thing.
How's he gonna consume it? I got
He hasn't.
plenty
He
of
hasn't.
smoke.
He hasn't decided yet. He's not gonna smoke it. He said he's probably
Oh.
gonna do gummies or some shit like that. I don't know.
Cool. Yeah,
Guess even
that'll
though
work.
not necessarily
Um,
my business, but yeah,
Well,
because we talked about it before. Like he's all against that shit. And then I guess finally mom died, and he was like, "Yeah, I guess I should probably do it."
I mean, it's completely legal. Should be legal anyways, but yeah.
My friend's mom has certain gummies to help her with that, and I don't know. She doesn't take them anymore. It was like a week type thing, and
No
She
addiction or
was-
anything.
she was super high on one of the gummies, or just like in that type of mode,
Oh yeah.
and it was crazy. Just
Fun
seeing
time.
someone else's parent like that is just crazy.
That's hilarious you bring that up. I like seeing that. If I saw my mom high off of like anesthesia or something, it'd be so funny. But have you ever seen people post videos of their pets after they get done like being neutered or anything? These dogs are fucking so high in the back of the car that they're just like, one didn't know how to stand, right? The other one like kept falling over. Yeah, it's funny.
My dog, or my brother's dog, actually recently got neutered. I don't remember him acting any sort of highway.
Different.
Highway
High.
in any sort of way.
Stoned. Yeah, my THC tolerance is terrible. That's why I do the CBDs. But yeah, I've really enjoyed that. The main reason I bought them though is because with this right here,
Mhm.
that Ethereum balance, I can buy CBDs online with cryptocurrency.
No shit.
Yeah,
That's fancy.
I know. So that's kind of like my CBD.
So how do you get
fund.
3 monitors? Because I couldn't figure out how to get my 3 monitors set up.
how to plug them in?
Yeah, because I did one via HDMI and one via DVI, and then I was gonna do, because I was gonna do HDMI to VGA, and then it seemed like I almost wonder if one of them takes precedence or something as the main screen.
So you can tried
Yeah, because I tried to have my monitors like set up like that, but it
Yeah. So see how it's 1, 2,
it wouldn't let me.
see how it's 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
So if I wanted to actually make them like sequential, so like 1, 2, 3, where I like drag something. So 1, 2, 3,
Yeah.
right? But you can set it up to where you have to actually drag it from this one to this one over there versus it resetting.
Yeah.
So that could be an
I don't know.
issue. But you're saying,
I mean, they're
you're saying
also,
that when
like-
it show up, it wouldn't power on.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. No, just as long as your graphics card has 3 outs, it should
Yeah,
work.
because technically S4 has 2 or 1 DVI and then DVI with the 4 pins and then DisplayPort and then HDMI.
Yeah, your adapter should work. I used one for I don't actually know. This one different is because it's DVI. So I have HDMI and DisplayPort DVI. It should work.
I mean, it's an 8-year-old card, so I guess I'm not entirely surprised. I almost wonder if that's what it is. 'Cause I know it supports.
They're still in Crossfire.
Yeah,
So also remember that you always want to
only do it on the top card. Yeah, and
you
that's what
know.
I've done. I did that too. I just maybe I'm just dumb. I might be system. I mean, I don't need 3. They just wanted 3 just for giggles, but
Might they have like the power cable plugged in. Right?
I don't know. I mean, they all turn on. It's just only 2 of them worked at a time when I had all 3 plugged in. And it would be the shittiest the one that was 1, and then I couldn't change my main screen to be number 1 because some reason.
Yeah, so I think it's just like, so this is what I was talking about with the
Yeah.
roundabout thing, but so
Please.
color off, escape extend.
Please.
Yeah. So this is what you can do, Andrew. So you just click on. So this is my main monitor 1. So you go down here and it says make this my main.
Yeah.
So you can go over here.
Yeah, because I did that, and then it would lock this like the second screen, my second screen, to be main.
Right. Yeah. Make that main. But then also here, this extension should be always this one too. Extend. So it's just one big screen versus 3 separate. Right. I don't know.
I'll figure it out, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
Yeah, I mean, my car's a little bit old. So I was talking to Dustin a couple days ago about graphics cards out there,
Mhm.
and we're like this close to selling the graphics card.
Free 99.
Free 99. So at this point, it's the 19th. So this number right here
Yeah.
should be like $290, but it's only 90.
Yeah.
Because
Is that during the month or?
so for like the entire month, it's usually about $400. So we're about 10 days out. It's about another $100 that it should generate after this. So it should be about 400 when we're done. Well, it's only 90 at 20 days. So that's letting me know that the market is definitely crashing and there's like no profit to be made. Because out of this right here, 89 of that goes to electricity alone. Yeah, so at this point, it's no money made. At the end of the month, we might have like $20 each. That's not worth it.
Yeah.
I'd rather have the thousands of dollars from just selling it off versus $20 a month for a year, right? That's $200 a year. It's nothing. So I don't know, but
That's Netflix and Hulu.
True.
Internet for a couple bucks.
True, and the cards are paid off. They finally balance itself
No
out.
shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Finally paid them off. So everything I get now, or what I would sell,
So
for,
not worth the annoyance of having it keep going.
Why not just sell them?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I just want the founder's card, please.
it's a 1070.
Yeah.
And I mean, my mom is paying for Disney Plus and Hulu, so I'm connected to hers on my phone, and she hasn't kicked me off yet. So,
Disney and Hulu are awesome. Only thing I don't like about Hulu is even though you pay for it, there's still commercials.
yeah.
Why is that? That's ridiculous.
And I just
have
found
Hulu too,
I just
but-
found Peacock, and apparently they do ads, which is like fine. It's free. I'm not gonna like I felt okay
Yeah.
with that just because it's not they're not too bad. I think they top out. I think it's like 4 30-second commercials, so it's not really that bad
per like a
per
whole
episode. Yeah.
That's not terrible. What do you like to watch on Disney?
Well, we've been binging the Marvel movies. We're all the way up
Yeah.
to the one before Endgame, and then we have the Spider-Man
Um,
movies, and that's it.
Yeah, I don't chronologically. I don't know the the order.
It tells you the order.
Yeah.
Does it?
Because they have all of them except for the Tom Holland Spider-Man movies, because that's still a Sony, so that's on Paramount Plus or some shit. So
That's too bad.
That's annoying.
So the 3 that he has out, you can't get.
But I can rent all 3 movies for $12 on YouTube. So
Right.
I'm probably just gonna shell out the cash when we finish the Marvel movies up.
That's awesome. I'm glad you're doing that. I watched all of the Matrixes right in a row before Resurrection.
I
came
wanted to
out.
do that, but I was running too behind, and it was already like 1 in the morning or some shit. I was like, I'm not gonna do that.
It's gonna be 8 before.
I binged 1 through I think 6 before I watched
Star Wars?
episode
No.
8 or 9.
Star Wars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was awake from, like 8 or 9 that previous morning all the way up to 6:30 in the morning.
Full 22 hours.
It was, yeah.
Yeah, it was cool. Did you actually end up watching? Oh, you did watch The Matrix. You told me
Yeah.
that. You like it?
It wasn't quite underwhelming, but it was like right above that. Like whatever emotion you want to call that.
So, the same mindset, the Wachowski brothers is now the Wachowski sisters.
Yeah.
So the directors, the Wachowski brothers, but they both turned trans and now they're female. So we're getting what's that?
I said, "Oh boy."
Yeah, it's a little much. So we're getting the first 3 episodes are from like a guy's perspective, and then the fourth one is like a woman's perspective, right?
It's totally different.
Yeah, totally different. Yeah. I didn't like the abilities that Neo had. If you remember, every time he was with Trinity and Trinity was like kicking ass, his
Mhm.
only defense was this like bubble of like energy to like block shots and shit.
Oh, like a
It was
force field type
it was
thing.
way overused. It was every 2 seconds was and I'm like, this is not a fucking Marvel movie. This is not Doctor Strange. It's Neo trying to be a badass. So I was a little upset about that. So yeah. I don't know, maybe the next 2 will be good.
It still is overwhelming. Like, it's nuts to me that the new Spider-Man movie is made for $1.4 billion.
Already.
Yeah.
Jeez. Yeah, he's a
Billion
interesting.
with a B. A regular Spider-Man movie.
Do you like how Tom Holland's accent in the movie
I love the character.
is not his actual accent though?
Yeah.
Because he's British.
Yeah.
So he has that like sexy accent.
Little Manchester bastard. Yeah, I think he's from Manchester. Where is he from?
Tom Holland?
I think, yeah.
Take a guess.
I want to say Manchester, but I feel like I'm wrong.
He is from. Here we go.
Kingston upon Thames.
Kingston. Okay. So
Southwest London.
have you seen the first 2 Spider-Mans that he was in?
Yeah.
Did you like the second one where it was with Donnie Darko? What's his name? Jake Gyllenhaal was the boss or the bad guy.
It was okay. Not my favorite, but
The premise of that movie was he was fighting a simulation on a screen
yeah.
versus an actual enemy. I hated it. I hated his second
Homecoming was a lot better.
movie.
And then Uncharted just came out.
Yes,
I want to see that.
Yeah. You follow?
I
his-
never played in the games, but
Me either. Did you follow his? Did you follow his Instagram or his Facebook
I
or
follow his
anything?
Instagram. Yeah.
Did you see? He just bought a house with his girlfriend.
His girlfriend?
Zendaya. Yeah.
So they are together.
Yeah.
Oh.
They just bought a $4 million house in London, I think it was.
Holy shit! So they are together.
Zendaya.
Daya.
House. Check this out. London, yeah, in London. So they just bought this one.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Yeah, somewhere in here is this.
So 2.5 million pounds.
Yeah. So I don't know about you. I know you kind of like the rustic old stuff that like has charm and everything. But if I had like $4 million to spend on a house, it wouldn't
In
be
London.
Yeah, it wouldn't be 1,000 square feet. It would be a fucking ranch with like property, right? I don't know.
I mean, if you want the compromise between in the city and big house, I mean, you can only do so much.
Honestly, if I had that money, I would live next to a big city, but somewhere quiet, but like 5-10 minutes away from town.
Yeah, you can double your property size or triple it, right?
Mhm.
But still be close.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can still like.
Yeah. Ow.
This is totally off topic, but along my mom say like, oh, I don't know him that well. Like, why don't you invite us for dinner over his house or something? And you know,
Oh yeah, why not?
they're
That's
like,
adorable.
Randy is a clean freak, and my mom's just kind of like cleans every time a guest comes over. like freakishly cleans every time he does come over, like that type of person. So like,
Walking into Andrew's
wouldn't
house would be
survive.
like
Heart attack.
yeah,
It's fine.
sensory overload of shit. Yeah.
and so now hopefully that it looks 10 times, maybe even 50 times much better.
Who do you
But
have to,
she
who do you have
never-
to help. Who do you have to thank for that?
Me. But she never believes it, and it like we're about to clean, and we always argue, and then she's like, we never make progress, or when like she only wants me to do it by myself, and then she can't do it with me.
Is this true?
Yeah, and then she says, and then
is that when we start to clean, he collects knickknacks, like 5 to 10 every time we clean out somewhere. And he had a table up there full of knickknacks, and he has shelves everywhere, and just shelves everywhere. And it's just,
So it's like picking up one thing to move it to the other place versus
he
like
does that a lot.
like just getting rid of it.
well, to be fair, there's only times I did that was when I was to Mom's old room. My office was all my film and computer stuff was all in one room now, and all my movies and home theater stuff were in the same area. Instead of my film being in 4 different
Yeah, makes sense.
rooms in the house.
Yeah, you have a lot of space there, but with 2 people,
Just under 12, still
Mm.
up,
Mhm.
just under 12 square feet
yeah. Huh. What do you use Xander's old room for?
storage right now.
Once we clean it out, we're going to strip the carpet, hopefully. I'm not sure if we actually can, because he doesn't really know if the ground underneath.
I don't know if
carpet-
it's some sort of board or not. 'Cause I don't know if it's bullshit plaster or if
Yeah.
it's,
Just start with a patch.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then we're going to kills the entire thing. It is terrible in there.
Do what to
Yeah,
it?
Xander let the cats, piss and shit in there
Oh, you wanna,
sometimes, and
yeah,
it
mold
stings.
and
And
everything.
yeah,
So kills is like a paint that'll help
Disinfect or
disinfect stuff like that, and hopefully with the smell. But kills
Just-
the powerful smell itself, so
hmm Cool. That's something you just put on the walls, or is
Yeah.
it?
it's like a paint, and we're gonna have to do the floors after that too.
Cool.
And then
she might be
hopefully-
overkilling it, but yeah.
Is his bed out of there? Throw that shit
No,
in the
yeah,
street?
that's what we're gonna take out the stuff in the
any
dumpster.
furniture, clothing, and they're gone. We're not taking it. We're not gonna risk
Mm.
it.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Contaminated. Hmm. Yeah, man, I remember coming over to your house, before Jackie, and I remember walking in there, and he would be like, just huddled up in his little corner playing Destiny, and I'm like, the kid gets it done. Like he wants to play, he gets his shit done, and he plays. But
I didn't.
it was just interesting. Well, no, I'm just saying it was interesting to see because his room was so small compared to yours that how he utilized it was bed, gaming, doorway. Yeah. Yeah. You talk to him still? I know you guys are on way
No.
better terms now.
Finally.
You should come over sometime.
Yeah.
See the house how it is now.
See it
In a couple months
Yeah,
when it's
in its
complete,
good
after the
clean
dumpster's
state.
here. Yeah. Because I just want to have everyone over after the dumpster's, gone.
We make it more of a home than a house.
Oh, definitely. It'd be really cool to go there when the snow wasn't out and do some more drinking.
Oh,
Yeah.
ha 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 ha.
Well, hopefully we can get some sort of grass seeds and grow some grass because it's
Yeah.
all dirt everywhere. Maybe not like the front of the house, but the side of the house, the backyard.
It's literally tree and house. There's no sunlight, so there would be grass.
Well, then get rid of the tree.
Let me cut it down with my scissors real quick. I remember
You
that.
took that picture. Yeah. That was the night I broke your martini glass.
You broke my mother's martini glass.
I'll never forgive myself for not getting
Yeah,
that
he
anymore.
was. Tell her exactly what happened.
Being drunk and stupid, I thought I could handle a glass, and I broke it. But your mom specifically came out and says, "I'm gonna give you this martini glass because I know if I gave it to Andrew, he'd break it." And I go, "No problem." Pick it up and break it.
And you were only a couple of drinks in. It's not like you were drunk off your tits or nothing.
So I was like, yeah, you're right. So I was like, Jackie, I'm gonna buy you a new one.
Never
never
did.
did. I know that's one of my regrets in life for sure. Don't have many, but that's one of them.
She has a cupboard above the microwave.
It's full of
full of
whiskey
glass,
glasses
shot
and
glasses, wine glasses, stuff like
Oh.
that.
That's good. I just, yeah, maybe she gave me one she didn't care about much. Hopefully, but she told me it was like part of a set, and I
Oh, no.
broke it. Yeah, I know.
there's probably 2 or 3 of them.
Well,
So
still.
So
fine.
if you want to keep some of those shot glasses, I'd be fine with that. Just get some sort of
she wants to get rid of like everything and then get some paper plates and call it a day. That's basically what she
like,
wants.
Paper
he
plates
has,
are
like,
nice.
I mean, yeah, but still.
Yes. There's like 10 big plates, 10 small plates, 10 medium plates.
So we had a set for, a family of 4 or 5, and then, mom died, Xander left, and just left with lots of plates.
Gotcha.
So she blames me for that,
That's-
but
Well,
Don't need to have
you only
them.
need 4 of each, right?
yeah.
You need to downsize a little bit and make more room for all.
Because
my
I just want to get a
cups.
smaller set instead of just, throwing half of them away because it's just a set.
Instead of 3 Coke Crips, they're like this big, this
Mhm.
round, kind of small. And I have 4 mugs, which all 4 of them go on my art bench. They're more for display because I don't drink coffee or stuff. So I just
Right.
display. I put some stuff in it.
You don't drink coffee, right?
Very rarely.
Yeah.
And then I have 2 Coke cups with handles,
Mm-hmm.
glass. And then I have 2 other Coke cups, no handles, just the weird little skinny bottom shaped ice cups.
Oh, yeah. Aren't they? Are they pint glasses that extrude out? No.
The Coke glasses?
Yeah. I know what you mean. Right. Yeah,
Almost
fatter at the top.
Yeah.
Yeah, gotcha.
It's flour-esque or whatever.
Hmm.
So they are.
So are you bringing more and more stuff to the house then, and that's why it's
No, all
like-
her shit's here. She just hasn't
Oh.
really officially unpacked.
I
We
told-
finally went through the clothes when we were cleaning upstairs.
I told him to make room for my shit. And Doug, my Mercedes, famous dog.
named your car.
yeah.
I
Ruby
named her
Dog.
technically
Gotcha.
And
as a joke, but
I filled him twice. Front passenger seat, the
Mhm.
back seat, the trunk twice.
Mm-hmm. And so all that is sitting in the house somewhere.
Computer chair, big box about the size of your desk, maybe like this wide, this tall, stuffed animals. all
Stuffed
of it.
animals.
that's what that pile was.
And then
That's fun.
there was a couple of my wall stuff, my decorations and stuff like
Mhm.
that. Picture frames.
And
A canvas
like-
from from Randy's grandmother. She painted it. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna keep that because it's pretty.
You literally picked up everything and brought it over.
Yeah.
and a pin board. Remember that stuff?
Giant suitcase.
How would you consolidate all this if you went over there? Because that is 700 square feet.
Yeah.
I think you guys would have an issue.
Well, that's why I'm trying to help him downsize a little bit.
I mean,
Because I
and that's
downsized
fine.
so with Randy being over there, he would have certain like stipulations,
Yeah.
right? So like you couldn't have
Because the only one I could think of that you said was have a full time job. That was about it. But I'm sure there's more.
There's more for sure. Like you gotta be able to prove you can pay, right? Even if you can, you gotta let them know you're working or whatever.
Here's
But-
my W-2.
But he would not want, that wall full of boxes that doesn't move for 10 years
Yeah.
and collects mice or whatever would come in, right? So you got to be clean if you're over there.
Well, most of my boxes now that are still sitting down all go on my desk. I have a small 3-drawer cabinet thing with the white plastic
Oh,
3-drawer thing.
Organizer
Yeah.
desk thing.
Yeah.
And then I have another one that's smaller filled with pins.
Yeah.
Pens.
That's like a girl thing for sure.
Keychains and some Uno cards, stuff like that. But the
Right.
top 2 are pens and then Sharpies and pencils on the top. And
Well, yeah, being an artist too, I get that.
And then I got like a spice rack, like a 3-tier spice rack, plastic. It was
Mhm.
a 2-pack for like $14 on Amazon.
Mhm.
One of it is filled with perfume,
Spices.
perfume, lotion, hair care, stuff like that. And the other one I use for my paints and some small that little knickknacks I have.
Sure, yeah.
And then I just have.
Repurposing furniture for other
Yeah.
things.
Well, they work great for my beauty stuff and.
Oh yeah, no, I get that for sure. Yeah, yeah, I do the same thing. Like I have like racks over there that hold papers that
Yeah.
hold. It's like a catch-all, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Cool.
But yeah, this is
Living together. Wow.
December, but I mean half of it would be downsized already because I'm selling most of my cameras and audio stuff.
Is that Jackie's bedroom?
Yeah, and then this is like that whole pile is mom's, prints and negatives that I need to scan, and then those can be reorganized into a, half that shit can go into a tote that'll be in storage because of what it is.
So I'm not clean, obviously, but if I would do this, guys, well, if I were you, do it systematically, right?
Yeah.
So, like, literally, see these 4 walls, that room, start there, finish that before you go anywhere else. Seriously, one at a time.
Well, most of our problems is we're still waiting on that dumpster. We've been waiting for it like a month and a half.
It was right
No
before
shit?
the
Just
snow
snow.
hit, and then it wouldn't melt, and then now this, and
As soon as it melted, this storm came. So
Yeah, I get that. Yeah, no. Once that dumpster gets there, just don't be too attached, right?
Oh, I know.
You shake your head when you're like,
and
I can totally see you being like, okay, I don't need this. Wait, maybe I do need this.
I didn't even realize this was a problem.
Yeah, I can see it.
well, you also have to remember, I didn't, start clean like your apartment. How much have you added on for yourself? Or, my dad says all the time, if I was there, then it would be done, 2 months in, blah blah blah. Except he started with a 27 square foot home.
Whatever
Yeah.
whatever your dad has for advice or what he could do better than you. I'm not your dad, but don't listen to your dad.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Well,
me.
it's just like you also have to remember. I started out with this, and Xander's like, "Oh, I don't." He sometimes he can't even come in for more than 2 hours. Like, "Oh, all the memories, blah blah blah," and then he's like,
I get
"I
it.
live here."
Yeah,
it's not.
I get it completely. I just think baby steps, sure, but then at some point it needs to be, handled.
Yeah, because that dumpster would help a lot, actually.
Yeah, because once it goes in,
Yeah.
it's there. It's gone.
Because we're cleaning like a motherfucker. Like we're literally filling up the garbage can as soon as it comes
As
back
soon
off the
as-
curb.
Yeah.
It's not like we're not throwing shit away,
Yeah,
but it's
No.
just a dumpster would help that along quite a bit.
yeah, dude. And I'm not trying to say anything negative. I just know how you are, right?
And his mother's car, right? The state it's in.
The
Camaro.
the one that's out back. Yeah.
Yeah, in the garage.
In the garage.
His aunt wants him to keep that car but sell the house.
What do you think about that? No. No way.
Like,
What's a house go for?
like if the floor was fixed and there was new windows in it, it would go for what we bought it for, and that was 6 months ago when the housing market was super up. Now I'm not so
Cool.
sure because I don't know what the housing market is. Because I know 6 months ago people are still fucking like
Apparently
blah blah
there's-
blah. House would be sold in 2 days. Blah blah blah.
I don't know how to adult, so I don't know.
Mortgage means you still owe the bank a little bit.
Yeah.
Bank still owns it until you pay your mortgage completely off.
Because me and Grandma talked about
George Washington and MC squared stuff, so I don't know how to adult.
Intro to Physics 101. I wish I took physics. Anyways, but yeah,
I wish I took like a how
an
to
AP camp.
No, no, I was terrible at school, but I would like something that would have been like
More adulting.
yeah, how to adult.
How to adult 101.
I would be like great.
I'm
yeah.
trying to. I don't
Let me
remember.
do all 5.
I don't remember what it was called, but it was something like that. It was more economical, but it was like
I
how
don't
to
even know if
build
it's-
credit, how to start jobs, how to take out a loan, how to
Yeah, I've never taught any of that shit.
yeah.
Yeah. I know what you mean. Keep the car, sell the house.
The car needs more work than the house does.
Oh yeah.
Money wise, obviously.
Oh man. Well, do you like Cooksville?
You know, I mean, I don't want it to be my end all be all, but I'd rather lose money and keep a house than lose money and start fresh. If that makes any sense. Because that's basic.
Because of
That's
nostalgia.
that's basically this. That's basically the option.
Is your brother
Yeah.
taking any money from the car to sell it?
It's 50-50 split, but we're putting it back into the house. At least that's the plan.
Does he want to put it on the house, or does he keeping it for him?
No, it's for the house.
So he would only profit after the house is sold. He would get
Basically.
his share of the car.
Yeah. But I don't know how much equity is left in the house. That's my biggest concern. If there even is any. I mean, after all this time, even after a refi, I'm sure the interest is probably paid off. But
And honestly, in my opinion,
Still.
I don't think his brother should get anything because his brother has not helped once. He came
The
over.
cleaning.
He came over to help set the doll room or the dining room once, and he sat on an ottoman and played on his phone.
and technically, he gave a verbal contract that the house was mine. But
Mm.
because Dad said in the state of Illinois, it takes two people or two observers or some shit. That's verbal contract or some shit. But
Well, shit.
he's
man.
like, take the house or some shit, which is fine with me.
Yeah, you guys both took Jackie very differently with your approaches of how to like move on. You're like, listen, preserve the house, keep the memories, fix it up, and Xander's like, fuck this, I can't handle it, I'm gone. So you guys took two completely different approaches, and
Well,
unfortunately,
he almost moved to
you're-
Minnesota, so
and unfortunately,
or
you're the one stuck
Wisconsin?
with the work, which is not fair. But again, he's not living there, so
and it wasn't really his stuff besides mom's stuff. So
mhm.
I mean, that's the only
And he never
fairness I'll give him.
Or clean his room. He left his bed, his dresser, everything in there.
Just
He
uproot
He
it.
took his Xbox and his monitor and a power strip, and that's basically it. And
Okay.
mom's old TV.
And he didn't even offer to pay for any of the expensive of his room, because his room's going to be a bitch to clean.
Especially with you have to do not just cleaning, but like repair.
Deep clean.
Yeah.
And apparently the walls or the ceiling's cracking or something like that.
The
Above-
literally
above
seen
the
it.
bed.
Yeah, above the.
Kind of falling down. I don't know, man. Honestly, if I was in your shoes, if I could sell the house and not just get the mortgage paid, but sell the house and get some
Actual
top
equity,
of it.
yeah.
That would be killer. An incredibly good start somewhere else.
So
Yeah.
that's why I think I finally realized what he wanted to do, because I thought he wanted to keep the house and live in there forever. Because that's what I originally thought he
I
wanted
never
to
said
do.
that.
Yeah.
But
Eventually move out.
the what's left of the house and then start fresh somewhere else. Obviously, it's going to be this apartment because we can't afford anywhere else.
This is a good start. This is my start, and I'm still here.
Yeah.
I left my mom's house to come here, so it's like
Because I mean, all in, you pay less than like what, $1,500 a month, less than that, even on a bad winter.
way less than that.
Yeah.
Yeah, way less than like a third of that.
Because I'll give Tiny the credit of being an adult and knowing a bit more than me, but her being a little drunk and not being able to do the math, like she's like, oh yeah, it needs a roof, it needs all new windows, it needs this, and this. She wants me to keep a $50,000 project car in the garage, which I want to keep simply because it's my mother's, but
Mhm.
Money
I
wise,
get
it's
that.
not a good idea to keep it. Memory wise, it's a good idea, but money wise, not.
So
I want to have. So I want to have Mike, a friend of mine down the street. He's been doing roofs for almost a decade, so I want to see what his opinion is.
yeah,
And he
But
wants to finish
it's
the
not too
garage,
bad.
Too. The inside
big
of it.
garage. Yeah,
Insulate it and heat it preferably.
yeah. I mean,
And that's a lot of money.
Because Ed was saying that'd take
It
less than
is.
8 if you had gas lines out there.
on your timeline though, man, 8 here, 5 for windows, 3 for roof. I mean, yeah. How long does it take to save 15 grand to do these repairs,
Yeah.
right? Versus
And then after that, all the flooring we're gonna have to fix, and the walls we're gonna have to paint if we want, and
She wants to do the small stuff, and it's just so encouraging to her. but-
So here's a little advice. So my loss wasn't nearly what yours was.
Yeah.
Let me never ever compare these, right? But I lost my grandma. My grandma actually gave me her car before she passed.
the Regal or
It was the Cutlass. Yeah. So I held on to this car way longer than I should have, but it had a bunch of problems. Um,
What was it?
the exhaust was blown out. There was the entire back half of the car was rusted, and it needed a new transmission. So all these things, actually, if I was going to fix them, would be more than what the car was currently worth, right? So if I was going to and fix them, I'd actually be down money if I went to go sell the car. So I held on to it for about another year before I sold it.
Yeah, it
Why?
sat there for a whatever.
Nostalgia. But looking back at it, my grandma would have really wanted me to get as most as I could for that car, versus holding on to it. Right, that's what she would have wanted.
Yeah.
So I look at it as you're with Jackie in your house. If you have a bigger opportunity to sell versus stay in the house for nostalgic reasons, I think she'd be on the fence. I think she'd be on the camp to say, okay, go ahead and sell this, move on. Right, it's my opinion. So
Just need a job. I mean, honestly, if I started at Rivian when I first applied there, I would have had more than enough cash to make those repairs and probably paid off half the fucking mortgage. If I was being on it,
dude,
Like-
I heard
seriously.
hundreds. I heard like 400 people got hired on, man. Like,
it's ridiculous because I've applied there I think 5 or 6 times now total,
Oh, yeah.
No.
and 3 of the times I applied, I had my inside guy help me out.
well, and it
Still
wasn't
nothing.
because of your record or anything. There's no felony like on you or anything. Huh? That's weird.
And I simply only wonder if it's because of the driver's license, because I don't know if you need a driver's license to take the golf cart or whatever. Like some idiots I
Hmm.
know that work there, like they risk the
Um,
golf carts around and some stupid shit.
Like,
It's
there's
like,
always going to be some sort of work button you can't find anywhere you go.
Yeah, yeah.
Even in my small town in Clinton, I had, when I was working at Casey's, the delivery driver there actually helped me before I got my car license.
Right. Yeah. Interesting. Well, I think if you did move into that apartment with Rivian as your employer, you would have
I
no
have no-
financial
I have
problems.
no problem.
I think you'd be well off.
Okay, so is Randy. Would he care if I paint any walls in the house, or would he.
It's a good point.
That's your bigger question, honestly.
You know, I think I don't know this, but I think if he entrusts you with the apartment and you make your monthly payments, I think you can probably do whatever the fuck you want in there. Honestly, besides dogs, no dogs in the house.
No.
But cats are okay.
His cats are okay, but no dogs?
I don't know why I asked him. He told me that's what
Did
it
he say
is.
why? Or.
Yeah, because if I ever got a dog that wasn't like a big dog, it'd be a corgi.
I don't want to. I want a corgi too. Yeah, a little short guy.
Your little
I
corgi
like
friend.
big
Tiny,
dogs.
tiny legs. Yeah.
I'll show you my puppy because he's pretty cute.
So going back to painting real quick, we should find that out because I have a friend,
I don't really care, honestly.
I have a local
You have a guy.
local artist who is a tattoo artist, and I told him that I would pay him to come do a mural in.
Yeah, because I
like,
want to
hit
do.
the
I want to do. I
walls.
want to do like a. I would.
Yeah.
I want to do like some
Yeah.
like a giant graffiti type thing in the bedroom.
Yeah, be really cool. When you move out, maybe pay for paint. I don't know. I don't
Paint
know.
it white again.
I'll ask him.
So this is him. He's relaxing.
He's chilling. That's cool.
And then this is him laying on my leg.
Yeah, he's a cutie.
And I actually got a picture of him smiling for the camera.
Take a picture, Mom. Yeah. Was he about to get some food? He's like, I know what this is.
And then recently my mom got a new dog. There's 2 dogs in this photo, if you can see them.
There's one laying on top of the other. It's a small dog.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So
Yeah,
I like big dogs.
I like dogs too.
Is Zendaya actually taller than Tom Holland?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
She's
definitely.
like 5'10".
Have you watched any of her Euphoria?
I want to watch Euphoria.
Looks pretty good. Yeah. She was in the best movie of 2021, Dune. You guys seen Dune?
Yeah.
You like it?
Me and Xander did. I think was it me?
Oh,
Or was it me and you?
It was so good.
It was
Timothy Chalamet and Zendaya and
almost felt a little stretched, but I know it's because it's gonna be like 3 or 4 movies or something, right?
It's only part 1. Yeah.
I can't. When is the new Avatar supposed to come out? I think that's supposed to be soonish, isn't it?
I heard 2022.
Is it? I don't know.
So like, what was it called? Avatar 2.
Probably.
Oh, there's already a trailer for it, man. Wow. It's a release date, cast. Do you like how I think there was a bill that came out where every single website now has the ability to not let you have access unless you enable cookies?
Cookies, yeah.
This is
It basically tracks your things and it like bases the advertisements that pops up with your recent search history and stuff.
Think about like if you had a full cookie, and every website you went to drops a little crumb on each web page. That data is now collected and then used to sell you shit.
oh my god.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't care because there's not much you can really do about it. But
That's why if you like look up something like cat food and then go to Facebook, a cat food ad will pop up on your Facebook stream or Facebook feed.
Mm.
That's why. Okay, so okay. Reading.
originally set for 2014. Blah blah blah.
They missed that part.
By a mile.
December.
December 2022.
Think we'll
That's so
find-
far.
So a full 10 months.
Sequel every year until Avatar 5 in December of 2028. Oh my god.
Yeah, I mean the animation was
2028.
great, but that plot was fucked. How? Okay. You remember the plot of that movie?
I remember it pretty well.
Okay.
I even watched the director's cut, which I
I think
forgot even existed, which was another 28 minutes.
when I was really young, so I don't remember much of it.
I can imagine. I watched it when I was young, so you guys were tiny. Yeah,
I was 8.
right.
I have the director's collector edition, so
I
The only
like.
thing
I
do
like.
remember is when he first got there, he was freaked out about his tail. That's all. That's pretty much what I remember.
Yeah. Okay, that actually plays into what I was gonna say. Okay, so here's the plot. The plot hole for me. What was the incredibly enriched material they were mining? It was called like Pandora crystals or some shit or Zetherium. I can't
something
remember
like that. Something
Yeah.
Ethereum.
Nanomite or some shit. I can't remember. But here's the plot hole. Okay, he gets there. He is a
Your grandma's calling you.
I'll call her back.
How dare you?
Unobtainium. That's so stupid.
That's so stupid. Okay, so he's a human, right? Humans like humans. As a human, I don't want to fuck like a dog or something, right? Or an alien. That's not my race. Okay, he gets put into one of the Avatar bodies and falls in love with another Avatar.
Well, think
type
about it.
Person.
He's being put into the mind of said Avatar, so it's hardwired to want to mate with the other Avatar.
I don't know, man.
I mean, it's still a mindset, but I mean,
It'd be like getting put into like a body of a dog. I guess it kind of makes sense. Then you want to have
Could
sex
you
with a
imagine
dog
just licking your own private part?
for hours. Yeah, I can't imagine that.
Like, I really wonder, like, how there are times, like, I've heard it's, like, every hour is, like, a minute to them or something, or like, every minute to
70
us is something.
1 human year, 7 dog years. This
Yeah.
number.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's interesting you say that. Yeah. The reference of time is just so different. Yeah.
And does it ever explain why they had to, or was it specifically just a mine?
To go there.
I'm sure they explain it in apparently one of the 5 movies coming out.
So the military had a strict reason for unobtainium, but the scientists wanted to go there because it's another habitable planet.
No.
That's kind of like the reason. Oh, talking about like plot holes and shit. Do you think that the last movie before Endgame, when Infinity War took place, and
Yeah.
Thanos got his, he got all of his stones.
The
right?
stones.
So he is an evil, terrible person for trying to play God and eradicate half the population of the universe, right? However, do you think that he had some merit behind his choice?
Yeah, I've seen
Like a breakdown?
yeah, that he was actually right, and Eternals proved it. Actually,
Yeah. I just watched Eternals.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I was about to say, yeah, what a spoiler, but
No, yeah. Erisham. Yeah.
because they were trying to birth the thing and to have the world or half the population.
Celestial, the whole population.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
'Cause that
man.
would kill all of them.
Yeah, I don't think Thanos was such a bad guy. The way he went about it was
Yeah.
bad because you can't be a god as a mortal. But
And apparently, there's speculation that he himself was actually an Eternal.
oh,
Or
really?
or brother of, or something like that.
A descendant or something. I can see that. Yeah, those movies are great. Fuck yeah. You know what kind of pissed me off when the last time I watched a movie with you though, Andrew?
What?
I think it was Infinity War, where might have been Endgame. We're watching that, and I was sitting next to you, and you've already seen it like 3 or 4 times before I saw it. with
Oh
you.
yeah, it was Endgame. Yeah, I saw it like 7 times in the theater.
You didn't let me enjoy it. Every time before there was a awesome line that came up, like Tony Stark's "I am Iron Man" or whatever, you would say it to me at full volume, right here, like 20 seconds before it actually happened, and then once he said it,
There's no way.
Once
Was
he-
I really that much
once
of a
he said it,
douche?
you'd say it again with him, and I'm just like, dude, come on.
He did that to me. One of the movies. Don't know what it was. I don't think I really cared about it. I wasn't into it. I'm not sure what movie it was.
But it's like, let me watch the movie, please. Yeah,
I don't think I did it when he said "I am Iron Man." I don't think I did.
I remember. I remember some.
I mean, maybe, I don't know. I hope I wasn't that much of a dick.
You gotta remember, you also you're a child. At
I'm
that
like 12.
point.
It's fine.
Yeah, you're tiny. Yeah. Oh man, this is good.
I just can't wait for this new Doctor Strange movie to look good.
Doctor Strange 2? Hell yeah.
Looks whack as hell.
I think the trailer's out, huh?
Yeah,
Is it?
went out with the Super Bowl.
Oh, I didn't watch Super Bowl.
Bengals were winning apparently last minute. Didn't happen, sadly. Not that I really care that much, but
Sweet, I'm gonna watch this. You know what? I can't watch it because of
we're recording.
yeah. Yeah,
But we've been going for an hour if you want to stop now.
yeah, sure. I kind of forgot we were on.
Slimy Bastard's back. It's fine.
Well, cool. That's
Jesus,
good.
how long has it been since you did the last one? It's definitely been since before I got that Corvette, and that was back in November.
Yeah.
We've been doing it for over an hour.
Says,
hour and
hour and
8 minutes.
This says
20th of October. Wow.
long time.
So it's been 4 months tomorrow.
Cool. All right, you wanna send us out, Abby? See you later, guys.
Bye, guys.
Okay.
Slimy Bastard, Turtle, email us even though we're
Please
just
check in
dumb.
with you.
Yeah, he's being an adult. It's fine. Yeah.
All right, see ya.